templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to create our Patreon healing list event for April 2022. So this is coming to you live now on the 29th of April. Well, it is the 29th of my time. Maybe it is also for you, I don't know, or maybe you're the day before. But anyway, you wouldn't be far away if you're not on the 29th. So, welcome. We've got 41 people on our healing list today. And my intention is to kind of sit in a space of healing, to sit in a space of support. And the way I want to do that is I've got all of the people on my healing list here in this very average kitchen bowl because all of my other bowls are pretty much packed. I'm going to pull a name out of here, so yours if you're on the healing list, and then I'm going to pull a healing energy card for you as well. So then I'll let you know a little message from that card and then move to the next person. And then as I'm pulling your card and saying your name and connecting with the information that goes with this, I will be placing you around me. So this will then create a space of healing and support. And I imagine that as I call your name, as I pull your card, it's like I'm calling you here into this space for healing. So it's almost like you're waiting outside the door. And then when I call you, in you come and you take your seat, you find your place. So as I pull a card for you, just sit with it and see how it feels for you. I'll just share very briefly about it. So just a minute or something for each person. And then I've got my Chakra Chimes, which I'd like to then play for you. And I play for you to really hold this space of healing. It's a thing when you have a long-haired cat, you find cat hair everywhere. Even when we go away occasionally, we still find cat hair. So what would we do without long-haired cat hair? So I think that's all I really need to say. So I'm feeling I want to get started. So if you're on the healing list today, please take a nice big breath. Give yourself permission to be here and give yourself permission to receive what you need. So trust that what you need for your highest truth will be what comes forward for you. While you're waiting or while you're listening and I'm not connecting with you, I also suggest that you stay really open to hearing other bits of information that may be helpful and supportive for you at this time. I'm sure it's no accident that you happen to be here. So if you're first up and you're waiting for the rest of the time, hi Michele. Oh, it's lovely to see you here. Thank you for being here and for commenting. So yeah, I just trust that, you know, that moment of connection with you is going to be great, but I also trust that all the other connections with other people are also perhaps something in there might mean something to you. And also that's the case if you're not on the healing list today and you just happen to be here, then welcome. So let's start. So I'm just going to reach down, pull a person out. Actually what I might do, I might set these cards up and I'll just give them a shuffle first. And every now and then I'll shuffle them, but I'm just going to sort of fan them out, but sort of spread them out here over my lap. And as I pull a name out, I'm going to pull a card. And then we'll see what you get. So nice big breath and trust in this healing time for you. So they're all upside down. Let's grab the first person to come into our healing circle. It's Andreas Kazantzidis. Welcome. Let's just grab a card. I'm not going to look, I'm just going to feel. And we've got this card here. Okay, this card says to own your power. Move forward with strength. Strengthen your body, your mind, your emotions, and take ownership of your power in a healthy, empowering, and proactive way. So this is showing that you are powerful, Andreas, and I trust that that resonates. Let's see who's next. Oops, my knees are a bit too high up. Okay, next person and card at the same time. We've got Jayne B. And Jayne, you've got card 44, Heaven on Earth. Balance, depth of meaning, coming together, bringing the formless into form, accessing higher frequencies, living it and being it, union and sign. So this is a sense of togetherness, but also a sense of connection here on the vertical. So connecting with the earth, your body, spirit. So welcome. Next, I'm just going to do the same thing, grab a card and a person at the same time. We've got this card and this person, Viktoria I Daniels, receive assistance. It says assistance may come in the form of a solution, opportunity, abundance, helping hand, improvement, an offering, or an exchange. Help has arrived. So this is a support card, and it's showing that support, assistance that you might need right now has arrived. So look around you and notice where it is or where you find it, and then move towards that assistance that you've been asking for that has shown up. Thanks, Viktoria. Next is this card, this person. Oops, we've got a couple of people. This person, Tashy Gerlach, is reconnection. It says, release the separation issues that have been holding you back and making you feel disconnected, alone, or at conflict with yourself. This is about opening your crown. It's about mending separation issues and looking beyond what you see. So is there more going on than meets the eye, that sort of thing? So reconnection, what are you reconnecting back to, Tash, especially in an area where you felt disconnected? So thank you and welcome to our circle. Next, this card, this person, it's Christopher Regan, and we have charging for you. Charging. So this is about refueling. It says stop to refuel and recharge yourself. Energetic boost, replenishment, a power surge, electric energy, make the time that you need, and restore your energy level. So this is about like refueling. It's like taking our vehicle to the petrol station to fill up the fuel tank. So what needs refueling for you, Christopher? And I trust that you might receive a bit of that today. So welcome to our space. Next is this person. I'll just make sure I've got one. And this card here says release expectations for Suzie Nicholls. Release expectations. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry. Don't make assumptions. Release. Trust in the flowing moment. So trust in the things that are flowing, that are moving for you. You are safe, you are protected, and surrender disappointment. So be careful you're not holding expectations on how you're expecting things to be, or how you're expecting someone to be, or how you're expecting yourself to be. Let them go and let yourself flow. So welcome, Suzie. Next person and card is this card, this person, Susan McMillan, and we have card 12, Spirit Message. It says, pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. Your intuition is awakening. Listen to the guidance within, and your spiritual team support you. So this is about things lining up. It's about paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities of the things that are working, or the things that seem to be leading to other things, you know, like lining up dominoes. What's lining up here in your life? And notice those synchronicities, because they really show us that there's more to life than flesh and bone, let's say. So there is a bigger picture going on here, and the universe is supporting you. So Susan, welcome to our circle, and welcome everybody. So let's just do a little shuffle of the deck here, and then we'll continue. So nice big breath. Okay, I'm just laying these out here in my lap, face down. Okay, next person and next card is this card and this person. Time Tunnels for Marguerite Pepper Brady. Time Tunnels for Marguerite. It says lessons from your past can unlock your future. Karmic healing, fear of the unknown. Allow yourself the time you need to heal, courage, wisdom, and freedom. So this is moving through time in regards to healing. So letting time pass, looking at how much time has passed, especially in relation to areas or wounds that you carry that maybe have a bit of time has passed. When is it going to be the right time for you to let that go, but it feels like move forward in a way as well. So time tunnels for healing, traveling to the past for healing so you can free up your future. So welcome, Marguerite. Okay, next person and card. This is the card. This is the person. Alison, you've got card 103. The runway is clear. I love this card. There's something exciting about it. It says the way is clear. All that needs to be done is done. A new arrival. Everything is on track. Manifestation. Walk ahead. Celebrate. And a job well done. So this is like there's nothing really to do now. All you need to do is just wait for the arrival to come. So it's a bit like waiting at the airport for our love to arrive on the plane. And the plane arrives and we get to connect with our loved one. So there's that feeling, Alison, of the runway is clear. What are you going to do next? So, interesting. Okay, next card is here. Next person is here. It's Emily Fussell. And Emily, you've got this card that says, make a wrong right. And down here it says, release your guilt. Drop your burdens. Let the hurt go. Correct a mistake that you've made. Apologize. Take responsibility. Own it to move forward. So there is a feeling here with this card like the burdens, the weight, the energetic weight that you carry today. So it doesn't matter, you know, the details are not important. It's what you're carrying today energetically. And I feel like all you need to do if you are the owl is just let your claws open up and drop the weight, drop the energetic weight. And if you need to make something that's not right, if you need to take responsibility or apologize or whatever needs to be done to correct this, then maybe consider that as well. So welcome, Emily. Next is this card and this person. It's Nicole Wiggins. And Nicole, you've got unfolding time. And it says a past event. Move out of the time locks of the past. Let things unfold and move and heal. Release the hurt, see the bigger picture, unlock yourself, and freedom. So this is about unlocking yourself from a time lock from the past. Time locks are like those events that happen in our past or in our life that we remember exactly what we were doing, what happened when we got the call or we got the news. And it's locked in time. Every anniversary, we relive the memories that we have of that time lock. So it's important perhaps for you, Nicole, to consider where you're feeling locked from the past and struggling to move forward, and maybe looking at how you can free yourself or heal yourself, release your hold on that particular time lock. So that's for you, Nicole. Welcome to our space. Next person and next card is this, Untangling for Kanti, Devi, Wedad. Kanti, Devi, untangling. Sort out the tangle, clear the knot. Anxiety, complication, acknowledge what is a tangled mess. A solution, potential, and freedom does exist. So this is about complicated, knotty, tangled up parts of your life, Kanti, that may feel a bit messy or a bit complicated at the moment or a bit too much. What do you need to do to untangle things? And sometimes we can't untangle things and we just need to cut the line and throw out the tangle and start again. So untangling for you. What's tangled up, Kanti? So into the circle you go. Welcome. Okay, next person has this card, Mental Freedom, and it's Jayne Corlett. Jayne's new to Patreon, and welcome to your first healing event. This is card 27 called Mental Freedom. Freedom has come up in the last 3 cards, I'd just like to point out. It says, let your worries and negative thoughts go. Don't allow them to take away your power. Get back in charge of your mind, thoughts, and determination. So there is a feeling here of determination, of strength, and this sword is piercing right here in the third eye chakra, really reminding you, Jayne, to trust your intuition, and also trust in your heart and what feels right to you. Try not to get too bogged down with your lower mind, your self-doubt, that feeling of, or the thoughts of smallness or fear that might be holding you back. So mental freedom, but it also feels like mental strength. So welcome, Jayne. Next person has this card. Oops, I dropped someone. It's Synchronistic Order, and it's for Pamela Florea. So Pamela, Synchronistic Order is your card, and it says constructed, built structure, hard work, durable and stable building, order, hindsight, looking back, stability and support, things lining up, and sign. So we've got that synchronicity again that came up a while ago. But this is very much about something constructed, something built, working really hard to get things into order and get things into position so that the order can be found. So trust as things move together in the order that you're building them. So I trust that makes sense, Pamela, and there's stability and support in the structure, the routine that you're building. So well done, and welcome to our circle today. Next person has this card, and it's Michele Burch. Michele, you've got soothing. Soothing says emotional soothing, exploration, and stabilizing. Welcome contentment into your heart and life, heart healing and opening, love, and calm down. So there is a soothing, calming, gentle energy that's coming in here that wants to calm things down for you, Michele, especially in the heart and especially emotionally. So let your heart find calm, find peace. Let the waters inside you that have been whipping up, let them calm down. So welcome, Michele. Thank you. Okay, next person has this card. It's Soften Harshness, and the person is this person. It's Yvonne Kruzich. So Yvonne, your card is Soften Harshness, and it says to stop thinking the worst, find a solution for the disruption, settle conflicts, a resolution, hope, gentleness, soften the sharp edges. Hi, Rayna. And calm down. Hi, Martin. Lovely to see you. So this is a softening the edges. It reminds me a bit of, if we have a sharp edge on our fingernail and we try and sort of file it down. So there's this feeling that there's something perhaps a bit sharp that's going on for you, Yvonne, and you're being encouraged to balance or counteract that sharpness, that harshness with the softening. So you might find some gentleness required, some support, but some sort of softening of that sharpness. Welcome to our circle today. Okay, next person has this card, Call for Help, and it's Ellen Stensley. So Ellen, card 77, Call for Help. It says be open to giving and or receiving assistance. Signal, don't be stubborn, but let help come. Reach out, make the announcement, and support. So this is like a signal. This is a sign that you've sent out for the help that you need. So be careful you're not pushing it away without realizing it, but welcome the help in. It may not come exactly the way you described or exactly the way it's been prescribed, but it will come and it is there. So trust in the signal that you've put out, the need that you have for help, and trust that it's It's coming. So support is here for you. So another support card. Welcome Ellen to our circle. Okay, let's do a shuffle, and see where we're at. We've got a few people still in our bowl to connect with, and then I'm going to play the Chakra Chimes. So lay these face down on my lap, and the next person has this card, Blossoming, and it's for Bridget Mehrtens. You've got Blossoming. So I'll read this because I've been reading them all, and then I'll talk a bit more about it. But it says self-growth, plant the new, actively growing, opening, physical discomfort as you grow. It's time to activate who you truly are and let it shine. So this is a bit like the caterpillar in the cocoon, and it's being ripped apart to be put back together again in a new way as the butterfly. And usually, or sometimes when we go through that sort of real ripping apart transformation in our lives and in our body, it can be quite physically uncomfortable. So we can feel discomfort in our body, like we are having our limbs pulled off, and then they're going to be put together again in a new way, or give us some wings or something. So there might be some physical discomfort, but this is a time of transformation and a time of blossoming and growth for you, Bridget. So welcome to our circle. Okay, who's next? Next person has this card, Mental Healing, and it's for Joanne Monroe. Joanne, mental healing for you. It looks like there's a lot going on in this picture, doesn't there? But in the middle here, this is you, and this is finding your calm, not letting all these storms and bombs and things going off around you affect your mental state. It says healing of your mind through exploration and inner reflection. This can lead into an expansion of your mind, positivity, healing, grounding, and awareness. So it's a bit like holding in the eye of the storm, holding in your truth, because it feels like your throat chakra is really opening up here and really highlighted. So try not to worry about the bombs and the missiles and the drama and the storms that are sort of bombarding at the moment, but focus on what's true for you. Yeah, interesting card. Doesn't really come up very much. So Joanne, welcome. Okay, next person has this card, New Beginnings, and this is for you, Rayna. So Rayna Ortiz, I love this card, A New Beginning, 75. And it says, walk forward, courage, fullness, ripe, fertile, the harvest, birth, a bright future ahead, the unknown, uncertainty, prepared, ready, and take action. So this is about walking forward now, moving out of the past, which is moving off you like steam as you move towards this bright future. Now look, you're full, you're about to pop out something, you're about to birth something new in your life. So you're full as you step in this full, really ripe way into your fertile future, into your new beginning. So this is very light and bright and exciting. So thanks, Rayna, and welcome to our circle. Next person has this card, Break the Spell, and that's for you, Magenta Borealis. Break the Spell. It says unbinding contracts, obligations, and promises once made. Release yourself from the narcissist, waking up, realization of living a lie, influence, and truth. Okay, so this is about breaking a spell that you may have been under. So this might be the spell of somebody else, the spell of society, could be the spell of illusion or fear, or contracts and vows and promises that you've made in the past that you still feel sort of obligated to fulfill, even though you've ticked all the boxes, you've fulfilled the brief, and you're not owing anything anymore in this situation. So it feels like there's a shift here and something that wants to break down illusion-wise, so you can align further with your truth. So that's for you, Magenta. Welcome to our circle today. Okay, who's next? The next person has this card, Tree of Life, and it's Susan Sonsteng. Susan, card 55. It says, enjoy the fruits of your labour, your hard work, and the harvest. So we had ripe and fertile before. Oh, fantastic. Thanks, Rayna. We had the new beginnings with the fertility, that ripe energy before. This is very much about harvest. It's about picking the fruits, enjoying and eating the fruits of your labour. It says life, balance, wisdom, a completion of a phase, so the new can birth, and she's pregnant too. Earth, support and appreciate. So this is about enjoying the fruits of your labour, your hard work, the efforts that you've made, that you've put in. And you've nurtured and worked really hard, put a lot of effort in to getting to this point where you can eat those fruits and enjoy and sit back and enjoy what you've created and the hard work that you've done. And within those fruits that you eat, if it was an apple, let's say the apple contains the seeds that will then be planted in the fertile ground ready for the new beginning, which is what her pregnant belly also means here, that you might feel like something's completed, something's come to an end, and you're enjoying that fruit from your harvest, but within that seed, within that fruit are the seeds for the next phase, for the new beginning. I just realised here that this symbol covers up our little owl. Won't be able to have that. But anyway, welcome, Susan. Thank you so much for being here. Next person, we've still got several in the pot. We've got this card, The Turning Point. This is exciting. Rebecca Ross, this is for you. The Turning Point. It says a new direction. The time has come. Move out of your comfort zone. Turn things around. Make changes. And contemplate your current direction. So it's like a turning point, like you're on a turntable of some sort and you're figuring out where to get off this turntable. So if you're walking along your life's path, let's say we're in the supermarket or at the shopping centre, and there happened to be some weird turntable on the path that we're taking, and then suddenly we're turning on this circle, and where are we going to get off? So this is the feeling here. Where are you going to get off? Where are you going to step off this turntable, this turning point for you, Rebecca? And where's it going to take you? Who knows at this point, but there's a new direction calling you, and you could trust it. So I trust that resonates. Welcome, Rebecca. Okay, let's shuffle and do a reset here. Okay, fan these out. Next person, next card. Creation is for Kathleen Glen. Creation. And it says here, create something. A blank canvas, potential, a window of opportunity exists. Welcome it into your life. Confidence increasing, practice and make. So this is the blank canvas. What are you going to do? What are you going to create? What are you going to start? So what are you going to do with this new energy that's here for you? It's potential. It's a window of opportunity existing. And it feels exciting and brand new. So Kathleen, welcome to our circle today. Okay, I'll just fan these out again. Seem to want to just bunch up. Okay, next person has this card here. Winter's Hibernation for Anne-Marie Douglas. So Anne-Marie, Winter's Hibernation. It says body at rest. Relax, heal and mend. Switch off, take a break. Move slowly, replenish your body, dormant, cave, the seeds are waiting, cycles and patience. So this is winter. This is winter. This is the seed. Just waiting, dormant, waiting for the weather to warm, waiting for the conditions to be favourable for it to start germinating and sprouting above the surface. So, yeah, where are you moving into hibernation mode or healing mode for yourself, Anne-Marie? And what break perhaps do you need or that's required? So welcome to our circle, Anne-Marie. Next person has this card, System Purging. And it's Matthew Keith. Matthew, your card, System Purging. It says clear the toxic clutter, tune up, wash off, remove the build-up of toxicity and negativity. Stop and purge your inner and outer system to keep moving forward. This feels thorough. It feels like a thorough purging and clearing of your system. So we're talking physically, emotionally, mentally, and potentially spiritually, but especially those first three. So what requires deep and thorough purging for you, and have you been taking steps to do that, if that's something you resonate with? So welcome, Matthew. Next person has this card. Oh, I love this. Clearing Vision. Clearing Vision. And it's for Joanna Levine. So Joanna, your card is Clearing Vision. It says open to your soul's vision. Clarity. Wake up. The clouds are parting. Gather information. See who you really are and who you want to be, and manifest your visions. So this is a clarity coming. And when I'm talking about vision here, I'm talking about your purpose, creating or finding meaning and belonging and a sense of connection with yourself and your life. So clarity with your purpose is what I'm really feeling strongly from this card. So what is clearing for you, and are you letting that vision clear so that you can sense where you need to go and what's next for you? So exciting. Welcome, Joanna. Okay, we've probably got around 10 people still in here. So let's move to the next card and the next person. Oh yes, Rise of the Phoenix. And it's for this person. It's Sandi Greenham. Sandi, this is the cream of the crop, I think. Rise of the Phoenix. Take everything to the next level. Rebirth, new life, let go. Emerge as your real you. You create galaxies through your actions and intentions. Expand. This is so inspiring. So really inspiring movement here for you, Sandi. And this energy of the phoenix, of rebirth, of moving out of the ashes and the muddy, heavy parts of your life and lightening yourself up so you can rise up and become free. Free of what? Free of whatever's been holding you back. And rising, taking yourself and your life to the next level. Welcome, Sandi. Next person has this card, Healing Hands, and it's for Robin Hippler. Robin, Healing Hands. And it says, hands, creativity, expression, building, making, caring, nurturing, receiving, emitting, extension, intentions, and bringing something into form. So yes, healing hands, but these are also creating hands. These are hands for making things and building things and caring for people and expressing yourself, fiddling and playing, learning. So what are your hands calling you to do that can support your growth but also your healing? So welcome, Robin. Suddenly getting really super hot in here. Okay, next person has this card, Breaking Free, and it's Chelsea Keith. So Chelsea, breaking free, and it says stretching past your limitations and into new territory. The unknown, break through, move outside the box, keep growing, and rise up. So this is about breaking free from your limitations, your own thoughts, your own behavior, your attitude, your actions that are holding, and beliefs, perhaps your fear, that are holding you back and keeping you limited and unable to grow further. So if you've been feeling stuck or stagnant, maybe there's something that you're doing, like a habit that you have, a way you treat yourself perhaps, or a way you think about yourself that is actually keeping you contained and limited. So break free from that box, because the time is ready for you to grow further than this box, than the containment of this box. So exciting. Welcome, Chelsea. Next person has this card. I am expanding, and it's Priscilla Kimboko. Priscilla, it says your light is expanding, not your lower ego demanding. See, your ego wants you to think that you're expanding, but your ego doesn't expand, it just inflates. But your light, your true self does expand. So let your true self expand, your light expand, and not the demands of your ego, your lower self. It says release who you are for what you could become. Opportunities and higher self. So you are expanding. Let your light continue to grow, and try not to feed the fear that seems like it grows, but it doesn't truly grow. It doesn't truly grow. Not in truth. Welcome, Priscilla. Next person has this card, Spiral of Grace, and it's for this person, Carol White. So Carol, Spiral of Grace, it says lifting out of karmic patterns, old wounds, and the past. Transform fear and turn it into love. Let the past go, lighten your load, and release your separation issues. This is about rising above, taking the higher path, instead of playing around in the rubble with people that are trying to keep you low or keep you small or pull you down. That this is taking the higher road, the higher path. And it's not in any type of superiority thing or thinking that you're better than someone else. It's just that you don't need to play down there in the playground of ruffians and the energy that keeps you low and small and insecure. So lifting up and choosing the higher road. Don't let what's going on in the playground affect the path that you're walking. Life's too short to be kicked in the playground. So stand up and follow the higher path is the feeling. So I trust that resonates. Thanks, Carol, and welcome to the circle. Next card, rebirth for this person. It's Andrea Stuart. Andrea, you've got rebirth, and it says, let go of the old wounds that hold you back. Shed that old skin and release. To release is to rebirth. Strip back the expired, throat healing, and truth. So this is stripping things back. Stripping things back. It's like this feeling here of it being really cold and just putting layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of clothes on. And when the weather warms up, maybe we're distracted, we forget we've got all these layers on, and then we get really, really hot or really, really heavy in all these layers. So there's a feeling here of taking all these layers off that you've been layering yourself with, maybe to protect yourself, to keep you warm, to keep you safe, whatever is the reason, it doesn't matter. It's not important, at this point, but what is important, it feels, is like stripping back the parts of yourself that are weighing you down. So welcome, Andrea. Next person, we've got a few in here, 6 I think after this one, is this. It's Notice the Details, and it's for Gayle McCoy. So Gayle, it says, make sure you comprehend and understand what is being communicated. Don't fill in the blanks or read between the lines. Pay attention to the facts, think things through, and read things thoroughly. So this is very much about really picking up the details of things, not getting pulled into the nitty-gritty details, but don't make things there that aren't there. So try not to worry until you get the information, for example, and then figure out what you're going to do from the information you get. So pay attention to the facts and the details that are actually there. So I trust that resonates, Gayle, and thank you, and welcome to our circle. Next person is, or has, Ruins to Wonder. and it's Avril Daly. So ruins to wonder, rebuild in new and improved ways, rise up from the ashes, create something better than before, be dedicated, commit, and new memories being created. So this is about transformation, rising up, and turning something difficult into something beautiful. So I trust that resonates. Thanks, Avril, and welcome to our circle. The next person has this card, Reflections, and it's for Angie Griswold. Angie, it says everything is coming together. Trust in the bigger picture and what is happening behind the scenes. Be patient and see that things are falling into place. So this is things coming together. The pieces of the puzzle are locking into position, and you're being encouraged to notice it. Notice what is working and is succeeding and is happening for you. And then more will be noticed and more will come through. So welcome, Angie. Next person is this person. It's Janice Chalmers. And Janice, you have this card called Mental Emergence. On the back I've written, sit with your thoughts and allow the supportive ones to come to the front. So emerging the thoughts that you want to be thinking that support you. It says awareness, be conscious of thought, ideas, solution, determination, and breakthrough. So this is suggesting a real shift potentially for you mentally, Janice, as you let the thoughts that aren't healthy for you, that aren't supportive, the thoughts that are holding you back and weighing you down, as you just let them drop away. And you start redirecting your thoughts to the positive, healthy ones that support you. So I feel this shift taking place mentally, and it's going to really support you. So there is a perspective shift with this. It's exciting. Okay, we've got 4 people left. We had a person stuck. It's self-love for Kimberly Veness. Self-love. Spend time in reflection, silence, or solitude to help you connect with who you are. Make time to ground yourself, meditate, and create. Because this time that you make doing that may support you. And it talks about love. So it talks about this sense of connection with yourself and caring for yourself, Kimberly. Make some time to connect, to be still, to be quiet, to heal, to mend, and to reflect on who you are, where you're going. Are things working for you? And if they're not, then what can you do to support your change? So thank you so much. Next person has this card, Flowing Free. It's Bathsheba Dixon. Bathsheba. It says complete surrender. Complete surrender. In surrender, there is peace. Move with each step. Participate actively in your life. You can trust in the direction that you're going. So this is really suggesting and bringing the highlight around flowing, movement and flowing. So where are you flowing at the moment, Bathsheba, and where are things a bit not flowing? Where are things a bit backed up for you? And how can you surrender more perhaps to allow, or surrender your need to control, surrender your expectations, your fear, your worry, that sort of thing that is stopping that flow. So every time you do those things, it's like putting a rock in a stream. And so the stream then needs to, well, it flows around it, doesn't it? It doesn't actually completely block it. So tap into that flowing energy, that movement, that river, that stream inside you and your life, that natural rhythm of your life. So thanks, Bathsheba. We've got 2 people left, so let's grab the next card for the next person. It's The Journey for Jane Larson. The Journey says, journey forward, life's path, keep moving. The unknown, trust in the steps you're taking, don't give up, take action, and walk your path. So this is your journey as you move towards the door of the great unknown here, Jane. And the steps that you're taking to get to this door, to move along your life's path. This card also shows a lot of support from spirit, your loved ones in spirit, your spiritual team, but also people in the physical, and the universe coming in and supporting you with synchronicities. So keep moving forward. Trust in the steps that you're taking. Thanks, Jane. That means Lucky Last has this card, the Clean Up, and it's Angela Fraser. So the Clean Up card 88, which is a very cool numbered card to have. It says, prepare to rebuild your life. Clean, purge, sort out, clear the clutter, grief, sadness, loss. Make room for new things, physical labour, and commitment. So preparing, clearing things out. So this might be a purging, purification theme I've got on the back here as a side note. So purifying, clearing, cleaning things up and preparing yourself. But it feels to me like making room for the new that's coming in. So welcome, Angela. Thank you so much for your patience as I connected with you all. Let's move into time now with the Chakra Chimes. I'll have a little sip of water. Excuse my ratty box. It's well used. I'm going to play this. Let me move the camera down just a wee bit. And I'll hold them up. So I'm going to play the Chakra Chimes to support you. So I've got you all here in this space, and I want to play the chimes for you. And whatever it is that you have personally needed or gained from the message or the card that you've received, what does it mean to you? How can you connect with it? How can you follow its guidance or the guidance that really speaks to you at this time? So holding the space for you for healing with the chimes, and I'm going to start at the heart and I'm just going to play through. So there's nothing you can do wrong. Just listen, take some big deep breaths and maybe reflect, go on a bit of a meditation, and I'm not going to talk, so enjoy. take a nice big breath when you're ready. I trust you enjoyed the Chakra Chimes. How nice and uplifting. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I am going to pull a card from what's left here to finish this off. I'm feeling a lot of support and a lot of healing and love coming in. So I trust you feel that. And how are you doing? Let me know if you want to in the comments. So we've got 60-ish cards here. So let's see what's left that we need now moving forward. So how I'm thinking of like an action card, you know, what to consider to do, what to consider to do next as we move forward from here and this space of healing. For you, you may feel that you need to relax now and really settle into this energy. You may feel quite motivated to clear and purge and get things happening and moving in your life. You may be inspired to get out your journal and do some writing and some connecting and reflecting. So what do you need to do? Maybe check in with yourself and see what that is for you. And for the majority of us, we've also got this card here, which is here, Uncovering the Heart. I did a healing video on this morning. So on my Facebook page and YouTube channel and website, you'll find a healing video from this morning where I used the drum and I did a lot of talk about healing of the heart. So this is Uncovering the Heart. It says to it says reveal and release smallness, remove layers that have been covering and hiding and holding back your heart, heal and open your heart so you can be more of who you truly are. So there is a very loving feeling that's coming in with this card, and I feel like this represents our heart here. It also represents our circle. It's beautiful bright colours of healing. So what do you need to do to support your heart in moving forward, to uncover what's been holding or hiding your heart away so that you can let more love in? So maybe something to think about. I'm going to keep you all here for the next, what time is it? Probably the next 12 hours. Oh, it's 5:55. So for the next 12 plus hours, I'm going to leave you all just here. I'm going to put the chimes over you and might grab a couple of crystals too, make a little circle here just for you in this space. I don't want to just disturb this space of healing. It feels important. So I'm going to do that and trust that you're held in a space of support overnight or for this next day or so. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I trust you've enjoyed this connection. If you're inspired to be a part of the healing event again next month, then I look forward to connecting with you again. All of the healing events are different depending on what I feel at the time. And if you would love to be a part of it next month, please have a look on my Patreon page. You'll find the link in the video description. Thank you so much for your support and for connecting today. Have a great rest of your day and happy healing. And I'll connect with you again soon. Please visit my website, templeofbalance.com.au, if you would love to learn more about me and the work I do here at Temple of Balance. Take care of yourself and namaste. Thank you. That's beautiful, Rayna. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Thank you, everybody. Bye.